Hey guys, JC. Just wanted to talk to you guys about a project I'm getting ready to put together, and I'll try not to say a lot, but I probably will because I'm thinking as I'm going. This is the first time I've done it. Haven't seen any videos on it. If there are, I always recommend going to watch them because other people have good ideas out there. Other people have bad ideas, but anyways, this is what I'm going to put together. So here's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do today. I have one of these wading nets. You can get them at Academy. I don't know the official name of them. I will look it up and link it in the bio. But one of the problems with this is this handle is too short. So on my kayak, I'm always having to really reach for it. I don't like the extension. It's really hard to get the fish to the boat without putting a lot of pressure on your line. And so, and sometimes, you might lose the fish. And so I really like the net. I like the size. I like the size of it, but it's not long enough. So I want to come up with a way to lengthen the handle. And I know other people have done it. So what I did is I went over to Home Depot, and they have pre-cut sticks of PVC. So I bought a pre-cut stick of this 1 1/4 inch Schedule 40. It's a 24-inch length. I got a cap to go on the end of it, and I bought some Gorilla Tape, and I bought some insulation. So something I'm going to try to do, I don't know if I'll be successful or not, but I'm going to try to wrap this in the insulation, but I'm going to try to do it in 2 pieces. So here's what I'm going to do. I got to flip the camera around. All right, so got to get some tools real quick. Got some tube cutters. Not sure these will work or not, but we'll see. So what I want to try to do, I think before I do anything, is just do a test. I got this insulation. It's a 1/2 inch ID insulation, and this is a 1 1/4 pipe, so obviously it doesn't fit. But my thought process is maybe I can wrap 1/2 and 1/2 and see if it'll work. But before I just start cutting it up and doing it, I'm going to test a little piece. So we'll see if these will work. That didn't work too bad. So there's one piece, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in 1/2. Yeah, much better cut that time. So I got 2 little test pieces. And my thought here is I want to see how this will work. I have a feeling it's going to be a little long, and I might have to trim some of this off right here. Here's the gap, and I want to have to trim some of this. But let's see. Oh, you know what? So you can see, it's pretty good. Once it gets wrapped, it's going to be pretty good. I don't think I'm going to trim it. I think it's going to work pretty good. No, I take that back. I think I'm going to trim it. I think I could get away with trimming just a little bit of it on the second wrap. So let me. All right. So I got a little razor blade here. So what I think I'm going to do. What I think I'm going to do is just come in and I'm just going to trim just a little bit off. Just like that. Yeah, and I think this is pretty good. So I'm going to try to show it to you and hold it. I think this is going to work pretty good. You can look. I think that's a pretty good fit. I didn't trim too much off. I think that's pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do to start, so these are just test pieces. So I think what I'm going to do to start, and let me show you something too. This is why I chose this piece. Other than the cord, which I'm going to lose, but I never use it anyways. Look how nice this is. Ooh, look at that. It's almost pretty secure without anything. I mean, it's pretty good. So my thought is I'm going to peel back the net here. I'm going to wrap my tape just to give me an anchor, and then I'm going to come around it. But I think what I'm going to do first, before I do anything, is I think I'm going to put a wrap of Gorilla Tape I'm going to put a wrap of Gorilla Tape around the PVC handle. And, you know, you might want to do it, you might not want to do it. You know, it's really up to you. Personally, I want to do it. This is kind of slick stuff. I don't want to have to sand it and rough it up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a flat end here. I'm just going to give myself a wrap there. I don't think this is going to fit. No, it's not. So this is just going to have to come down here. And I'll have to trim. I'll probably have to trim that. So I just did just a single wrap on the end. Just so I have a good coverage, because this one I'm gonna do a slight overlap. See, I'm gonna do a slight overlap. Have to change that up a little bit. I'm gonna have to probably figure out how to get this overlap just right, so I don't have any of the actual pipe showing. There we go. And I'm just gonna do a wrap. Up. No, I didn't. No oil. Except in the back. That's weird. Yeah, isn't it?
They glued that stuff together. It's got like some kind of glue.
For what?
The cases.
I'm not sure, man. I'm really not.
I wonder if that's like a mastic that when it gets hot it expands.
Well, it might, but we also undid the motor mount and tightened up the bolt, so.
Right.
So I'm just doing a wrap here. And I'm trying to get myself a nice, just a slight over wrap, just kind of like wrapping a bat handle. Hold on, I'm filming, man.
Huh?
I'm filming. Show you.
So Alex,
Hold on, man. I got film going on. I'll be done in a minute. This is kind of like wrapping a baseball bat handle. Almost done here. Gonna kind of look to see how far this is going to go on, give myself kind of an eyeball. It looks like that little dot right there. Oops, I got a little bit of... And this stuff is pretty forgiving, so you can pull it off and re-stick it back on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right there. I'm going to cut that right there. Okay, so you can see, you know, got myself a nice little uniform wrap, and just kind of put some tape on it. And then what I want to do here, my cut angle isn't square, so I'm going to square this up. Just going to square this up. And just come back here and just do that same. Just going to correct it. There we go. I got a little piece of corner, if you look here, I don't like, so I'm just going to trim that off. That's from the angle wrap. Got that off. See, that's gone. My cap. I'm not going to glue it. I don't think there's any really need to glue it. You can kind of get it on pretty good, just kind of putting some pressure on it. So far, this is kind of what I got. Check it out, dude. Not done. See? Now, I'm not done, but I'm in a good place. So I like the way the handle feels without the pool noodle or the pipe insulation. I still might put some up here just for flotation. I think this is probably flotation enough, but I'll have to test that and see. So here's kind of what I was thinking I was going to do. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to peel the net back here, and I'm going to use this here as an anchor point. Wrap that around there. Wrap that there. I think I'm gonna get stuck on myself here. And this isn't the prettiest fit. It's just because this tape isn't real, you know, elastic to make that turn. I'm not real worried about it though. So I'm going to peel this side back. I'm going to do the same thing. What's up, dude? And I'm going to wrap this right over here and just get a good wrap as best I can. All right. And I'm just going to come over here and wrap this up.
Why are you talking to yourself?
I'm not filming.
He's talking to himself.
All right, and I think that's it. And this is on. I mean, that's not really going anywhere. That's on there pretty good. So I think what I got is an extended handle fishing net, and I think it's going to work good.
I just go to Academy and buy one.
Because you can't get the flotation devices with the longer handles. And it's kind of an issue. Everybody talks about these issues with these.
On sale now at Free 2 Choppers, $29.99. Place your orders.
Yeah, $29.99. Bonafide certified. Down here, I'm just gonna put another piece of tape right down here. That's good. I do want to look at putting a little piece of pool noodle right here. So we got another little piece here. Match it up. And I cut that strip out of it. And put that right there. I'm going to come in and cut another strip out of this side too. I think that'll work pretty good right there. Get a little tape. Okay, see that? Go. Another piece here. It's a little crooked, so I'm just going to straighten it up. All right, I think that's it. And like I said, I'm not going to end up using this end, but I think that's going to probably help with flotation. You know, my plan didn't come together like I thought. By using this, I mean, this would just be too big to grip. This is a perfect size handle. Extended length, 24 inches. And I think this is going to work perfect. I'll show you some footage when I'm out on the water. Hopefully I'm going to catch some fish and really test it out and see how it works. That's it. See ya.